In a minute.
All right.
They were on the list.
Saints Row 4. What do we think?
Saints Row 4 is a great game because...
No.
Why? Tell me why.
I didn't really like
You're
it.
immediately wrong. Victor, if it was anyone else, I'd let them finish and probably agree with them, but you, no.
Wait, quick. Can you stop and start again? Just really quick. Are you gonna... 3, 2, 1...
No.
Okay.
No. Saints Row 4 was a great
whiff.
game, and I'm going to say it. I've never played the game. I've only seen Xavier play it. From what I've seen, the game lets you do anything you want, which is what people wanted initially. Like Saints Row 1 and 2, if you guys played it, were kind of like rip-offs of GTA, but not at all. Like they were the same open world game. You can't really do an open world game without taking like mechanics from GTA, just because like it's just that's the genre. And they were great games in its own. Then Saints Row 3 took a different path to kind of like the more crazy part. So like the original Saints Row fan kind of hated that because they're like, oh, I wanted to, part of the game. It's not the same. But a lot of people loved it, and they worked off of that. Therefore, made Saints Row 4, which is basically Saints Row 3 on literal absolute steroids, where you literally have superpowers.
Yeah.
He sets people on fire just because it's fun. Telepathically throws them at cars. And I mean, if you play it, it's actually fun, and I think that's what a game should be.
Yeah.
Therefore,
I
know there's no story, but like it's fun to play. So
even the stories, just kind of like those ridiculous stories. Have you guys ever heard of Blood Dragon, the Far Cry 3 DLC?
yeah.
Yep.
It was over the top to the max, and I played it, and that's kind of what Saints Row 4 looks like. I mean, you're trying to like escape the Matrix from the anal probing aliens.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun plot to me. Even though it makes no sense.
Borderlands 1 had
2.
Not I'm gonna say 1. Because 1 had like no DLC, like not DLC. It had no story. Really.
Yeah, one story was bad.
Like, it was bad, but it was so fun. Like I don't know what it was about Borderlands 2. I just could not get into it. I tried.
Borderlands 2 is one of the best games I've ever played.
It was a fun game.
Borderlands 2 is good, but I don't know. There was something about 1 that I liked more. I don't know what
right?
it was.
I think it was just like the fact of how new it was and how like
Yeah,
it was just
maybe, I
it
don't
was
know.
the fact that it was there. The DLC was so fun. Mad Moxies. Remember how
Yeah.
Underdome-
We had all those modded weapons.
It still took hours to do
Oh my
those
God.
stupid like challenges, and whenever someone was like,
I did those
gotta get the
alone.
achievements.
I did those alone.
Modded?
What a badass.
But like the thing is, because I bought Borderlands 1 and 2 in the same day, and I had already beaten Borderlands 1, so I beat Borderlands 1 again. Then I played all the DLCs, and I got up to whatever the one with scooters is, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So then I played Borderlands 2.
Dude, I like DLC. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you had an achievement needed in Borderlands 1 for Mad Mox and Underdome Riot, like the long ones, like if you needed one, you're like, guys, I need this achievement. Everyone was like, God damn, no,
It's
because
like
how long it took.
the Call of Duty Easter eggs. Everybody has it except one person. Guys, can we do it for me? It's like, no, not again.
Do you want to go back to StarCraft, or you want to go to Splinter Cell Blacklist?
We'll go back to StarCraft.
Who
Alright.
played Splinter Cell Blacklist?
We did.
yeah,
we had a
we-
highlight video. It was
yeah.
pretty good. You can check it
Yeah, I
out.
saw it.
We watched it earlier.
I actually might play that.
You want to talk about StarCraft? Lee?
Yeah, I'd love to talk
I
about
think the
StarCraft.
Splinter
I love
Cell.
StarCraft.
Rarely do I meet anyone who's really into StarCraft. I
Yeah.
know someone from our school, Nate Montoya, who's into StarCraft.
Nate's
too.
oh yeah, he's
Nate's into StarCraft?
yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's the only
wow.
reason why I added him on Facebook. That's it.
And now he knows.
And now it's
Now
on
he
the
knows.
internet.
If he watches this channel,
My man's
which I'm
Twitter.
gonna tell him to.
Nate.
Anyways,
But besides that,
I'll send him a link to this video.
I think I've been playing StarCraft since I was like 10. I was gonna say 4. 10.
That's a big difference.
And
but-
even then, I still get my ass handed to me by so many people.
yeah,
Like,
I would think you would hand it.
It's
I didn't play StarCraft 1, like, at the time. I played it since then, but, like, I never had it, like, when it was actually popular, so I got into it in StarCraft 2. And, I really liked it. I was never, like, super good at it. I think at most I was, like, high silver, but, it was fun.
I know I used to be super competitive about it. Me
Yeah.
and my brother, we were usually 2-on-2 with other people, like me
Yeah.
and him against like 2 other
Oh,
shooters.
yeah, I love 2-on-2s.
And we'd be so into it, to the point where we'd be in Skype and we'd be yelling at each other like over anger on like how we fucked up. Like, oh, your armor was over here while your armor was doing something totally different. Oh, you idiot. Oh, you suck. Oh, fuck you. Click. Skype over. Game over. Oh, okay. Even then, playing that game requires like a lot of reflex thinking.
Yeah.
strategic
So
reflex.
basically,
Like
you need to be good at strategy games.
to get good at, I mean, it's true of any like multiplayer competitive game, but like to be good at that game, you literally just have to play it a lot to like
You have to
like
study
muscle
it. Oh,
memory
you have
these
to
things because
study
it's
it.
so hard, especially Zerg. Like you always have to remember your larva injects and whatever. It's just so annoying.
Like different hotkeys for different races,
Yeah.
builds,
Cannon
what
motion.
unit counters other
See, see,
units.
see, 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 see.
It's crazy. That's why I took a break.
So you guys are saying that we should start a petition which will have 6 signatures to have a high school class about start.
There was actually
There was a class
college
where we used to play
class.
Counter Strike.
No, there was. Well, that was not what I was. That's not what I was talking about.
Yeah.
There was a college class that was dealing with. I
That's
think
high
it
school.
was. No, I'm talking about a college class.
Alright.
It was about StarCraft, and they played StarCraft, and the professor, like, would go over what was it about?
Don't kick my
It was some like
It
some
has
like
feelings.
weird philosophy class or something, but there was some like abstract class, but they played StarCraft all the
Metaphysics.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
they find some symbolism
yeah,
in the game.
and they played it, and like they would like analyze StarCraft and like relationships between StarCraft units. And I was like, this is so cool. I wanna be in this
That's
class.
so in depth of a game.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Why don't they have like? Oh, they probably do like computer classes involving game study, game analysis.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have.
They absolutely have to. But what I was going to say is that they should have a high school StarCraft intro to StarCraft class where like collectively we all get taught how to play StarCraft. So that's how North Korea is going to go down.
Intro to StarCraft.
You know what? StarCraft is actually North Korea's national sport.
Is it really?
No,
It's
yes,
their
yes.
national
It used to
sport.
be. It used to be, but now
okay.
League of Legends is
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
really
Okay.
big.
It's not bad.
I know no one
It
here
is.
plays League of Legends.
It's not-
I'm a fucking beast in League of
drinking
Legends.
it.
Just saying.
I admit it's not
Well,
very good.
1v1
I'd much rather have Arizona,
scrubs.
but I mean, 1v1.
I don't like it.
I actually transitioned
We have another
from
gallon.
StarCraft to League, and then I'm better at League than I ever was at StarCraft. So
Really?
yeah, I tried to go back at one point, and it was just like so much harder than League, and I was already so good at League. I was like, nah.
I just
Yeah,
noticed
I
something.
forget
You
it.
guys are literally standing on the couch.
Yeah, we are. No, look, it looks
Problem?
good. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It actually kind of looks weird because it like goes, woo, and then bloop.
It's like a roller coaster.
AT&T. No, we're actually. This is actually an ad for AT&T.
I think it is. Maybe we can make some sponsorship
Connect.
money, like maybe 29 cents.
Xbox
a
turn
dollar,
on.
$1.50. Got a dollar menu item. McDonald's,
That's right.
another
No.
sponsor. McDonald's.
I use that all the time.
Let's go on Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Splinter Cell. Come on, give me that. Give me that. Give me
I
that.
use it all the time.
If you haven't seen our video, check it out. The highlights. It's awesome.
I think it was a good. It combined both old Splinter Cell and Conviction, which was cool because I really liked Conviction.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like old Splinter Cell.
Double
But
agent.
so, yeah. But so like, the marrying of them was I think really good. I think they did it in a pretty good way. I think it was a good game.
They did. It's quality.
And
Tom Clancy still makes those games, right?
well,
He's
dead.
dead.
He's dead.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
rest
right,
in
right.
peace.
It's his brand. Yeah.
it's based on yeah.
My brand.
Speaking of Tom Clancy, The Division is coming out.
I was about to just say
The
that.
Division. Oh my
That
god.
is
It's
so
so
cool.
good.
I
It's
cannot
basically
wait
the
for
game
Wait,
you
what's the
wanted
division?
the entire time you've
Yeah.
ever played games.
What's the division?
It's literally an RPG MMO third person open world.
What?
Yeah.
You don't know what The Division is?
Look it up. It's the
so-
greatest game that looks.
It looks so good.
We're all after this. We're gonna take a Division break. We're gonna watch a Division trailer and the Division demo,
All right.
and you
Can
guys
we,
are gonna go crazy.
Can we watch it and then get our reactions?
All right.
Well, let's do it at the end because that's like I have my last thing is like what you're looking forward to. So like let's
It
do
would
it.
be
let's
The
do it at the end.
Division.
Yeah, yeah.
Bam.
So let's finish this. Did anyone play Lost Planet? 'Cause otherwise we can see it there.
Nope.
No.
Actually,
Nick, do you want to do
actually,
it?
I want to mention Lost Planet.
Freeze.
In the
I mean,
next
they
video.
can still hear us, but
Yeah.
3, 2,
I want to mention Lost
well.
Planet because I played Lost Planet 1 and 2. One sucked complete
One was
dick.
great. I love
One
one.
was fucking
I like
horrible.
The bosses in one were so crazy.
One was so tedious, and I got so frustrated by that last
Two
boss.
achievements, 15
I was
games
ready.
over
I was gonna
beating it.
punt my cat. Like my cat was sitting right next to me. I was gonna punt the shit out of it because of that boss. It was
The last boss?
Why?
Bullshit last
The
boss.
last boss, you basically spawn, reload, and then you have
No.
to like dodge.
You
it.
have a time limit.
Oh yeah, that's
But
right.
your suit runs off of that time limit.
That's true.
So the more you shoot, the faster your time goes down.
So you have to basically kill him.
You have to
There's-
kill him in a really short amount of time when he has a whole shit ton of health and you don't know how to shoot him because I literally was sitting there for a whole hour. I didn't know how to kill him.
I
It
killed
didn't give me
Sobbing.
any. They didn't give me any reference points to how to kill him.
Yeah.
And like, I'll compare it to a Nintendo game. Like, let's say Link, they would give you like a red spot in the enemy, like a really obvious red spot where you're supposed to like shoot arrows at him or something. This game gives you nothing.
Well, they give you the
You
orange
sit there.
things for the monsters,
Yeah,
but when it comes
but
to the big bosses, you're
You
like,
have no idea.
maybe there, and then you start shooting and you're like,
You're guessing
I don't
and
know.
wasting time. But then the second one came out, and I only played the first level, and I was like, this sucks. This is so bad. You're just running through a jungle, just doing nothing.
I didn't like the second one at all.
The second one was so bad. And then I looked at the third one, and I was like, maybe there's hope. And I saw a trailer, and I was like, it looks pretty good. I saw gameplay, I was like, no.
It was really weird. They're like Dead Space and Lost Planet did kind of like a reversal in their last game, because like Lost Planet was more like Dead Space in their last one, and Dead Space was more like Lost Planet. It was,
that's something I did not think about.
but yeah, like when I saw them
Deal with
the
it.
two trailers next to each other somehow, like for in some context, I saw them together, and I was like, wait, which game am I talking about here? Because they were like, it was like totally weird, a flip of the genre.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was originally trying to pick up
Nick
Nick's
is
nose,
such
and I
an
just
ass
kinda-
because he like gets in front of the camera, blocks everybody, especially the person talking, and he's like,
Yeah.
"So yeah, but McDonald's towards the meat. Get out of here!"
I
Just have to
apologize
point
for
that out.
cutting you off, John.
It's all right.
IOISM. He knows what that means.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Because you abuse that.
Nico,
acronym.
your fucking hair, man.
let me just fix it for you.
I wish my hair could do that. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could like
Wow.
move my.
Wow.
Is it? Do you gel your hair at all, dude?
I put a little bit of something in there.
Like I can tell, because like if you did not, I would be so
I
jealous
wanna-
of your hair.
I want to just touch real quick on the XCOM third-person shooter that came out.
Never
Yes.
touched it, never
That.
did.
I
You can- you
wanted
can-
to
you can
play
touch
that
my
really
hair
bad.
really quick.
I could have downloaded XCOM for free on PlayStation Plus, but I didn't.
XCOM
See,
looks like a good game.
I
But
love XCOM, the strategy game.
Mhm.
The shooter, not that good. It's this commanding your squad is annoying, and the like killing things. It feels like sometimes it's really easy and sometimes it's really hard.
Yeah.
and I don't know. I really love the strategy game, but the shooter was just not as good.
there's a lot of glitches in it too.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
what I heard.
buggy. Like you can shoot through buildings, like in walls too. Like
Oh,
there'll be
Battlefield.
like there's I'll give you that. There's destructible walls. Like you can shoot through a wall with a rocket and kill someone. But like there's parts where you can literally get like it'll say you have like a 50% chance of hitting someone, but you're looking through a wall, like a huge steel plate wall, and you can still shoot them. It breaks the game, and it's they have pretty big game breaking glitches in